Wait, why y'all move your chairs? Don't move your chairs. Why y'all move your chairs?
We're live now.
My name is Christopher Morgan. I'm in the 12th grade and I attend Gainesville High School and I'm the president of this program.
My name is Quan Dales. I'm in the 12th grade at Lawson High School.
My name is Jaquez Daniels. I'm a senior at Santa Fe High School and I'm a team leader in the program.
My name is Antoine Mack. I go to B-Hooks High School and I'm a senior there.
My name is Naquan Morris and I attend PK Young, and I'm in the 12th grade, and I'm the secretary in this program.
My name is Real Hines Jr. I attend Gainesville High School. I'm in the 12th grade, and I'm the vice president.
My name is Kyle Rowe, and I'm in the 4th grade, and I attend Caring and Sharing.
My name is Aiden Dorsey. I'm in 4th grade, and I attend Caring and Sharing.
My name is Zephaniah Shepard, and I attend Caring and Sharing.
My name is Elijah Graham, and I attend Caring and Sharing in next school, and I'm in 4th grade.
My name is Brian Dyson. I attend Caring and Sharing, and I am in the 4th grade.
My name is Brandon Bellamy, and I attend B-Hooks High School, and I'm in the 11th grade.
My name is James Framing. I am currently attending Caring and Sharing.
But good morning. My name is Miles Sullivan. I am a recent graduate of Florida A&M University. Just finished about a year ago. I have a job right now with Shands. I'm trying to get a new pathway going. Been applying to some jobs with my major, with agribusiness economics. Hopefully I get another job opportunity soon to tell you what it's about. But that's all I have for now.
Good morning. My name is Antoine Turner. I am a junior attending University of North Florida. I am currently residing in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm home for the summer. Manhood has been a real stepping stone for many of the young men I've grew up with and many of the further generation. So this is a good opportunity that we are stepping into.
Okay, my name is Jacoby Jenkins. I was a previous Manhood Youth Development youth president. I'm currently, I will be a second year at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University this upcoming fall. From this program, I learned a lot about what it means to not only be a man, but a black man, and how to conduct yourself properly in the business world, along with social. I built up a lot of lifelong bonds with the people here, and it taught me a lot about just life in general.
Okay, so my answer to that question is coming back, you get like a real insight and real understanding for how people think and what they do. And sitting in history class, and we'll be going over the civil rights movement, teacher could ask, like, or they could be talking about the Lorraine Motel and where Martin Luther King was shot. And I could say, I've been there, I know what's there, I know what happened, and like, here's some of the information I learned from that. And so being able to expand my knowledge about black history to people in my school and my classroom is really helpful.
I feel like you definitely walk with a sense of pride. You definitely have more confidence in yourself to know that you're a part of something great. There's definitely has been a lot of false information taught in the school system. So I feel like when the teacher would be talking to us and be teaching us, it's been a lot of times where I can now say that I know, I'll correct them, and it'll probably be a little dispute, but I will correct them. So you definitely walk with a sense of pride, and your I'm just proud of what we went through, and yeah, that's what I got from that.
All right, coming back from the trip, it gave me confidence, like Riyah said. It definitely gave me some pride in like who I am and what I became today. And it was very like inspiring. The trip was very inspiring. Like I even got to come back and like tell my history teachers all about the things that I learned. I told my Spanish teacher, because I have a strong connection with her, about the things that I saw. And like one thing that stuck with me is like we only get like 1 month of like actual black history learning in our school systems now. And the trip, like we don't get to go all the way in depth into like a lot of key things that happened in our black history. So like the trip actually helped me gain more knowledge, deeper knowledge in that. And another interesting fact that I liked from the trip was, well, I didn't like, but like it was an interesting thing that we saw at the Lorraine Motel was that over like 80% of the family members, they don't get like a proper burial, like they don't get to go grieve the memorial of their parents because they got separated at young ages, so they like never get to see their parents. And that also makes me thankful for my life today, because like I know I have the privilege to go and see like my great grandma's gravesite, or eventually when my mother passed on, which is I hope not soon, I get to go see her, mourn her life, and enjoy my life.
Coming back for the trip, like Riyadh said, gave me like more confidence to walk down the streets knowing that I'm a black man. And also it kind of made me like go to school and like wear like more like Black History clothes instead of like me being like, do I want to cause controversial or do I want to wear this? Also, it made me go in my later years to discuss like black things and like seeing like what actually happened in history instead of what they just teach us in class. And also just knowing, I just want to know, since that trip, I just want to know more about my history and like where I come from and how my people were treated.
From this trip, I gleaned a lot of insight and wanted me to, make a change in the school system, from the way they teach black history and the way they show things in the outside world and the way they treat black people. So yeah, it makes me want to make a change and a difference for the way black people are treated.
From the trip, like they said, it gives me like a sense of pride. It's like great to get to know the truth about my own people. It also gives me a sense of like motivation, to, like seeing how far we come from like slavery and all this hate. And it's just truly just inspirational and something to cherish.
Also, one last thing, one thing the trip helped like put in perspective is, just because like as a population we've came this far from being locked up in chains and whipped on the daily and worked out in the sun and stuff, it also like put into perspective like how much more work we have to do, because even though as African Americans we have this much freedom, there's still so much more discrimination and stuff in the workplace, at school, and so much stuff that us as a people have to overcome and keep on progressing forward.
I feel as if a lot of students around me that I go to school with are unaware of what we go through, and I feel like me going out there, having this experience, I definitely got a one-up on a lot of people around us, and I feel like it's really our own people in the school system. I feel like we're just uneducated, and all we know is slavery. All we know is that we just come from chains and that we were just ran out of Africa, and we were just so unaware of the real history that went down. We're so unaware of the lynchings that went down. We're so unaware of the process to get here through Jim Crow, all the behind the scenes stuff, and it's really sad that we are just uneducated. And I feel as if all of us should know, and that the school system should teach us more about the backgrounds of our history.
I would like to elaborate on what Riyadh said about how our school system doesn't naturally teach us about what happened behind the scenes. And I figured that something I want to do when I grow up is I want to make sure that there is equality and make sure that every single race gets their history told properly and thoroughly.
My question is, did you guys learn anything about our history before slavery?
I mean, yeah, definitely coming through these walls, I definitely learned a lot about our history. I feel as if once you get out of these walls, it definitely steers you away from the real history, because, it's just, all it is, they just try to teach you about slavery, and it's more to black history than just slavery. So I definitely learned more.
All right, I know me, Jaquan, Riyadh, we could say the majority of our knowledge about black history came from in this classroom. And going out, we didn't see too much stuff about before slavery, but you still get an understanding about African culture and why it was so rich and why it is the way it is now.
Okay, so what about the, you guys had an opportunity to stay on the military base? How, can you all kind of just tell us a little bit, recognize a little bit? Tell us what's your experience on the base?
All right, so staying on the military base, especially with especially with our leaders being coming from the military, we definitely were on military time. I can tell you that. So
Military food.
with military food, military sleep, military beds, military shower. So it was definitely we definitely got a eye opener of how it felt to stay on the military campus. But no, it was a good feeling though. It was a good feeling. I definitely recommend it for everyone to stay on the military base, and I feel like everyone should be on military time, because if you're not, and you're not going through everything that the military base has to offer, you're not really getting the experience. So having to stay on the military base and learning about history and learning about stuff that went on back in the day, it just tied everything together, and it made the trip a whole.
It was a great experience staying on a military base. Like Riyadh would recommend it to people. I'm not so sure about that. Just because, I mean, if you want the experience, I'll recommend it for you. But staying on a military base, it was good, but sometimes it was rough just because, you know, the showers, the food, the beds. But military people go through a lot, and so I got, yeah, they gotta work for that.
I think my experience staying on the military base was great, especially since I had all my senior group and some of the younger kids were there with us. We had some fun. We also sort of stayed on schedule with our trips and stuff, but we got to hang out. We got to play games. We also got to reflect on our days with the trip with each other, which was good. We got to hear what we all learned each day. We got to play video games. We got to have some good food, some good food that Mr. Jackson actually cooked for us, other than the ones that we got from the cafeteria on the military base. But also in the cafeteria, it was cool seeing like all the military personnel. Some of us got to go talk to the military the people that's in the military about like their experiences, and Quez went and introduced himself and learned about some of them, and it was a great experience.
On three. 1, 2, 3.
Ain't nobody saying Wait, why y'all move y'all chairs? Don't move y'all chairs. Why y'all move y'all chairs? Bring your chairs back. Bring these back forward. Bring these back forward. Don't move chairs. All right. Wait, why y'all move y'all chairs? Don't move y'all chairs. Why y'all move y'all chairs? Bring your chairs back. Bring these back forward. Bring these back forward.